Hi, and welcome to the RCN Rocket Chief. This is Estes Outlander. Actually, it's a pound rescue of Estes Outlander. I picked it up on a local electronic marketplace along with another kit that you'll be seeing in the future and some engines that we've already seen fired off. But in this case, the kit, I can see where the person was putting it together had some issues. So hopefully I've solved that. Carry on to the field and see if I actually got it to work or I just stuck it together and put an engine in the bottom. And then come on back and we'll show you how I did whatever I've chosen to do.
Oops. Outlander on a C63 whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3.
And it went up, not very high as expected. 3-second delay, maybe a little too long. Ooh, but it did fly. Does it look damaged? Nope, looks good. So a successful flight, right on. So the Outlander has a pretty sophisticated suspension system, the beginnings of which you see here. There was also a pretty big break in the nose cone, which was fixed with some CA glue. So that came together pretty well for us. And then the chopping up of the various plastic pieces. Make sure you're cutting towards your chum, not your thumb. And then a relatively straightforward engine mount build, nothing new there. Although once we get down to it, as you can see here, adding the suspension parts then adds a level of sophistication to that. Lots and lots of tanks will go on side of the kit itself once it's completed. We'll talk about that in a moment. Again, we continue here with the engine build and the nozzle, giving it that spiffy Outlander look. Lots and lots of lines for the various suspension pieces to mount to. You can see that happening here. I managed to sand down all the pieces to match. The original builder had not had them lined up properly. And then you can see here we get the dowel and the little rubber tubes in so that there's some springiness in it. Those tubes tended to be a little old, so some of them broke off inside once I had the kit complete, which kind of was a sad thing there. But we did manage to keep some springiness, for lack of a better word, in the suspension system, and it worked out. It does look pretty cool. And then I painted it because there was lots of warnings about how to painting it with all the tubes on it. That turned out possibly to be a mistake because I ran out of patience to sand it down and put the tubes on. But in all, an enjoyable kit.